Okay.
Let's just start with tell me your name and where you're from.
Yeah, my name is Billy Flint, and I live in Cookson, Oklahoma.
Okay.
Are you an NSU alumni?
Yes, I graduated from Northeastern with my master's in science, higher education leadership in December of 2016.
Congratulations, that's a big honor.
Thank you.
What was your time here at NSU like?
I've enjoyed it. I've been I've been at NSU since 2012, and I love NSU. I love the idea of the regional university system, affording people from rural areas in Oklahoma the chance to get a really quality and affordable education. I think that's really an invaluable gift that that the Russo system sort of offers, and specifically, I love NSU because I love this area. I've been in northeastern Oklahoma my whole life. I love the history of northeastern state. I love it. Just I guess what I started off with, I love the mission of it.
Yeah. So what's your current occupation? Do you work?
I am the outreach coordinator at the Native American Support Center. We're located at the second floor of the John Vaughn Library here on the Tahlequah campus. Additionally, I work on the Broken Arrow campus 2 days a week. Right now it's Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but in the past it's been Mondays and Tuesdays.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about this bike ride.
Yeah, in the summer of 2015, I participated in the Remember the Removal Memorial Bike Ride. It's something that Cherokee Nation does every summer. They did it first in 1984, and then they brought it back 25 years later in 2009, and it's been every year since then. It retraces the northern route of the Trail of Tears, which is the route that most Cherokee people took for removal from our homeland, east of the Mississippi River in North Carolina, mostly North Carolina, northern Georgia, northeastern Alabama, to what is currently Tahlequah, Oklahoma, or what the time was Indian Territory. But Cherokee citizens aged 16 to 25 are allowed to participate or sign up, go through an interview process, and it's changed a little bit from the time I did it. I think the interview process and both the training process are a little more rigorous than what it was when I originally participated, but it's a program I cannot speak highly enough about. As somebody that already had a strong sense of identity as who I was, as a Cherokee tribal member, it really deepened it, and it gave me a deeper appreciation for what it was that my ancestors had to go through just for our continued existence and for us to grow into the sovereign nation that we are here today in northeastern Oklahoma.
That's awesome. What has your involvement been like with the Cherokee Nation?
So besides the bike ride, I've been involved in a lot of the Native American academic stuff here at Northeastern State University. This past year, I ran to represent the 3rd District of the Cherokee Nation on the Tribal Council. That's southern Cherokee County. So if you're in Tahlequah, it's pretty much everything south of 4th Street, all the way south to Sequoyah County, all the way west to Muskogee County, all the way east to Adair County. I finished 3rd place out of 7 people that were running. I was pretty pleased. The 2 people that finished ahead of me, both been here and much more well known than I was, and I was able to finish ahead of several people who were much better known than I was before. But I worked really hard, and it was the hardest thing I've ever worked at in my life, honestly, and that includes my master's degree. But and it's something I hope to continue to be involved with, throughout the rest of my life, really.
Yeah. That's awesome. Are there any other things that you would like to talk about?
Yeah, sure. I think this is a really cool thing that this whole conference, workshop, whatever weekend it is. I think it's really neat because it's going to sound really cliche to say it, but unless you know where you've been, you don't know where you're going. And it's been really neat to see a lot of the booths and organizations that have been set up here, simply for the fact that there's so much that we can all learn from each other, and there's so much that It's been really neat, and but yeah, it's been. I mean, I guess if I wanted to go back to the bike ride, which I guess is why Brenda asked me to speak about this, it's a really cool experience because you have the opportunity. Me personally, I had the opportunity to sit on the porch of the house that my family lived in when they got removed in northern Georgia, and that's a remarkably powerful experience because you're seeing. And something I remember very distinctly thinking about when I sat on that porch was, it was so cool. They had a spring off to the side of their property, and I didn't want to leave. But at the same time, you have to realize that they probably didn't want to leave either. And for me, it was a lot easier than it would have been for them because it was literally the only thing that they'd ever known. But it's something I think about every single day. It's been, this summer it'll be 5 years, and there are very few things that you do in your life that you think about every single day for the rest of your life, and this was definitely one of them for me. It put me in contact with people who I'm still friends with to this day, who I still speak with regularly, even people who are, because we had people from the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians based out of North Carolina that rode with us, and people I still speak to out there on a regular basis. I was able to contact family that I have that still lives in our original homeland in North Carolina, and it's stuff like that you can't really put a price on, but yeah.
Well, unless you have any other remarks, there's one last question I'd like to ask. I guess your life in general, not just your time at NSU, what would you like to be remembered by?
That's a really good question. Somebody that always gave it their all, and somebody that was deemed to be a genuine or an authentic person. I'm a very firm believer in that somebody's word should be their bond. When you say something, you should strive to be the person that, when people say, well, Billy Flint said it, so he means that. And that's something I strive to be. I guess more than anything, I want to be remembered as somebody who was a person of conviction and principle, and they always held steadfast to those. And that's a very lofty goal, but it's something I aspire to every day.
Well, thank you for your time, Billy.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.